It's normal to want good things in life. You want the pleasure, you want the body, you want the fame, you want the money, you want the girls. Who doesn't want that? Everybody wants those things. But what most people get wrong is that they don't understand a simple concept. A simple concept that will help you achieve what you want, all of those things that you wanted, 10 times faster. You will make more progress than all of your competitors just by understanding this simple concept. I know you want better relationships. I know you want to look good. I know you want to be included. I know you are sick of having all of those fake friends that talk behind your back, that don't invite you to do stuff together. I know you're feeling that. I used to feel that all the time. I had so many fake friends that were genuinely making plans to hang out. They were making plans to go out in front of me. They were talking about that in front of me. And when I joined the conversation, they genuinely stopped talking and they looked at me weird. And I told them, because I was hearing the conversation, I told them, "Oh, don't worry, I don't want to come anyways." And do you know what they told me? "We didn't even invite you. We didn't want you there. Why are you saying this? We didn't even invite you." Those people I considered friends. I considered friends. I liked spending time with them, but they didn't feel the same about me. If you do understand this concept, you will be able to make better relationships than any of your friends. You will be able to make better friends and actually sit down and have deep conversation, to actually feel included, to go out, to hang out with them. You will be able to attract the girls. You'll be able to make the money. You'll be able to make the muscle just by understanding this. Most of my life, I was clueless. I genuinely had no idea what to do with my life. I was just chasing dopamine. I was chasing pleasure every single day. I wanted attention from girls, but I didn't put in the work. I wanted to be included, but I didn't have friends to feel included with. I was clueless. I wanted all of those things, but I didn't know how to get them. I wanted status, but I didn't know how to get it. It was simple. My life was miserable. I was playing video games. I was eating junk food. I was doing the bad habits like fapping, scrolling on social media. I wanted fame. I wanted status. I wanted all of those beautiful things that everyone desires. I wanted them, but I didn't know how. So I was going to video games to get my status. I was watching fucked up shit to feel included with girls, to see girls, to like stimulate that little part of my brain that was telling me to get girls. I was on social media because I wanted to feel included. I wanted those base things, the desires, and I got them in a weird way, in a bad way, in the worst way possible. All of that happened until I discovered self-improvement. I discovered self-improvement and I actually was able to change my life. I was actually able to do something about it instead of crying about it, not knowing what to do. I knew what I should do. I knew how to improve myself. I knew I should improve myself. I knew that all of those things that I wanted would come to me, or I would be able to go to them if I improve myself, if I took self improvement seriously and I improved my life. And that's exactly what I did. Then there was one concept that helped me grow out of all of those concepts. It's about instant and delayed gratification. Instant gratification activities are activities that give you pleasure, that stimulate you right now, but after you're done with them, after a few minutes of doing them, you feel pain, you feel worthless, you feel down. While you're doing them, it stimulates you, you're up here, and after you're done with them, pleasure goes down. You're back to reality again. And these are habits like fapping, being on social media, playing video games. Have you ever felt good after you close the video game? You know how it feels after you've played for 12 hours, for 8 hours, 12 hours? You know how it feels to close the game. While playing, you feel awesome, you feel the best, but after you close the game, you feel worthless. You feel like a nobody. You feel like you've wasted all of those hours. That's exactly how instant gratification activities work. They give you pleasure while you do them, while you're in the activity, but they give you pain after. And I have a concept. Instant gratification activities give you pleasure now. But here's the thing. As I was saying that sentence, the now already passed. The now that I was in as I was speaking that already passed. The now, like the right now moment, is exactly happening right now. The right now moment is happening right now, and it's already gone because time keeps moving. It's not stopped, it keeps moving, and that right now already passed. And because of that, instant gratification activities give you pleasure right now. And because time keeps moving, you need to do them, to continue doing them, so you keep getting that pleasure. That's why you can't stop being on social media. That's why you can't stop scrolling, because you want to feel the pleasure, but you feel it right now. And if you close the app, the right now was gone. The secret is to throw the rock, to throw that pleasure into the future. And you do that by doing delayed gratification activities. These are activities that don't feel good right now, they feel painful right now in the moment, but in the future, they feel good. You get the pleasure in the future, not right now. And the way for you to understand this, the right now is like a rock. While you're moving, imagine you are moving like on the street and you have a rock in your hand. If you continue moving and you throw the rock in the air, when it lands, like let's say you're here, you have the rock here, you throw it, and because you keep moving, when it falls back down, you will be here, and the rock will be here. That's how the right now moment works. You keep moving forward, but you throw the rock upwards, and it falls back down in the same direction. This is you. You are here, and you have the rock. This is the rock. You, by doing delayed gratification activities, you get the rock and you throw it in the future. And because time keeps moving, you keep moving and moving and moving into the pleasure. So by you doing delayed gratification activities, you're essentially having millions of rocks that you're throwing in the future. Some are landing closer, some are landing really far away, but they will be there. So because time keeps moving, you will be moving into them. You will get the pleasure from your past self, like you throw it in the future, and you will get the pleasure then. So this is extremely simple. For you to grow, you need to do delay gratification activities. You need to delay for the future self, for you in the future. You need to throw the rock in the future. Because if you throw it for yourself, you throw it up in the air and it lands down, and you're already really far away. You can't get the pleasure from that rock that was behind you. You can only get the pleasure from the rocks in front of you. And if that didn't make any sense, I want you to think of something. How is a rainbow formed? Just essentially, how is a rainbow formed? After the rain. Like there's rain, and then the sun comes out, and there's a rainbow. It's something beautiful that happened after something ugly. The rainbow is something beautiful that came after the rain. And of course, rain isn't specifically ugly, and I will get into that. But the rainbow came after something hard, something ugly, aka the rain. And it's exactly the same in real life. You can't get beautiful things without having to do something bad first, like doing something ugly first. You can't get the rainbow without the rain. You can't make muscles without going to the gym for hundreds of hours, without making your muscles burn, without sacrificing your free time. You can't get girls without being rejected by hundreds of them. You can genuinely go to your friend that had tons of girlfriends, that cold approach women, and ask him how many girls rejected him. And it will be in the hundreds. Depends on how much experience he has, but it will be a lot. So you can't get girls without being rejected. You can't make money and be successful without taking risks, without putting in the work. Think of the diamond. How is a diamond formed? After pressure, after a ton of pressure. Something beautiful that came from something really hard, that came from something really ugly in a sense. You can't get beautiful things without the hard work, without the ugly work. You want to feel included? You need to delay yourself. You need to learn how to speak with more people, get rejected, go through the failures, go through all that pain, so that at the end you come out a warrior, a winner, and you have friends to go out and hang out with. You have friends to speak to every single day. You need to do the delayed work that will get you there. You need to do the ugly so you get the beautiful. You need to throw the rock so that you walk into it. That's what I want you to do. I want you to implement in your life instant and delayed gratification thinking. I want you to think of every single habit that you do and you think, am I feeling pleasure now or later? And if you do this, you will see that you will have a lot more habits that are instant compared to delayed gratification activities. Maybe you have no delayed gratification activities, but I have to tell you a secret. Delayed gratification activities don't have to be ugly and hard right now so that you get better in the future. Some delayed gratification activities could feel for you like instant gratification activities plus the pleasure after. And I do have an activity like that. And for me, it's going to the gym. Going to the gym is really fun and really, really pleasurable right now. Like as I go to the gym, I feel motivated. I have fun during my workouts. I socialize with my friends. I have fun. It feels like instant gratification activity. But I go there to make muscles. In the future, I will be the one that will get the muscles. Me right now, I don't get much muscles from doing one bicep curl. But if I continue doing them, in 2 months, I will blow up my biceps. So for you, there are delayed gratification activities that could genuinely feel like instant gratification activities. I want you to think like this. Will it give me pleasure in the future or will it make me feel worse in the future? If it will give you pleasure in the future, it's a delayed gratification activity. But if it will make you feel bad after you're done with it, it's instant. And what I want you to do is cut out at least one instant gratification activity by the end of the week. While you're watching this video, by the end of the week, I want you to cut down at least one instant gratification activity. And to keep yourself accountable, I want you to write that in the comments of the video. Go down and write one instant gratification activity that you're currently doing that you will stop doing by the end of the week. And replace it with a delayed gratification activity, like meditating, journaling, going to the gym. Find the delayed gratification activity that is fun for you and do it instead of doing an instant gratification activity. By you implementing this mentality into everyday thinking, you will see that by the end of the year, you will become a lot more different than you are right now. And you will see, and your future self will be grateful that you took this time and you threw the rock for him in the future. Trust me. I am really grateful that the past me threw the rock and now I am enjoying the pleasure. Go and watch this video right now, bro. See you later. Mwah.